the men who took their friend who needed healing to Jesus and had to break through the roof of the house. And she preached about, it wasn't about trying to be destructive. It wasn't about just putting on a show to put on a show. It was the desperation and the love for their friend's desperation that made them say, to get to Jesus, we've got to break down the roof of this house. So if the house is the institution, we can be comforted by the fact that it is actually our love, as you were speaking about, Joe. It's our love that is motivating us. It's not just this desire to be destructive. And to do what? To get to Jesus. So for us Christians, if that's a part of our tangible foundation, what is going to get not just me, but my neighbor, my friends, the people even I don't know, maybe even the people I don't like, to get us to Jesus, what do we need to tear down? And be okay with that. Now, there are lots of implications because, again, this was somebody else's house. So you could say, like, okay, well, it wasn't even your house. It was your neighbor's house. And what do we do with that? So it's not saying that this is without discernment. But if that is our true north, to get not just me, but everybody to Jesus. And something I've recently learned in working on a grant where our audience is Gen Z, something about Gen Z is they don't care about institutions. They care about people. So whereas previous generations might be like, okay, I need a new washer and dryer. I'm going to buy Maytag because that's what my grandmother had. That's what my great-grandmother had. That's whatever. Gen Z is like, okay, but who are the people behind Maytag? Who works for Maytag? Who really is in the machine, putting the machine together? And do I care about that person? And do I align with that person? So I think that there is something that they have keyed into in their formation, their collective formation, that makes me curious. Because it's easy to say, oh, whatever, these young kids. But there's something about their formation that has allowed that. And as a chaplain, I always get curious when I hear something and I say, whoa, that didn't just happen in a vacuum. It came from formation. So for us as the church to look with true eyes and ask God to help us truly see, God, where has our formation been so distorted? And then with the courage to lament, but then also the courage to say, God, we believe that you can heal us and make us better. So those things of when it comes to the institution, like what formation has come out of that and been able to be like, no. But then also not deifying the institution because we're trying to get to Jesus.